What's up, YouTube? Happy Sunday. CHF here, bringing you another episode of Coaching Handheld Football. And there is really no new news in the news today. Really, the biggest thing is just highlighting the fact that all of the NFL Heroes players get their +5 overall. So these 114 players have all become 119 overall players. And they do look pretty solid, not going to lie. This Sterling Shepard, I do kind of want that card. And then I also do want the Xavier Howard. I'm pretty close to getting one of them after this tournament. I will have one. I'm just not sure which one I'm going to get yet. But let's go ahead, hop into our drives. I was kind of messing around during the stream yesterday and just kind of goofing off with my play calling things like, trips off QB dash. The game was already won, so that's probably why I was doing it. But I want to get back to actually getting my some high quality gameplay out there and actually scoring some consistent points. So we're going up against this, and I just want to give a shout out to the other league. They mentioned, that they've got a lot of subscribers and fans in the league. So shout out to you guys. Appreciate you watching and supporting the channel. And, hopefully I can get back on track today and put up some points against you guys. So I'm going to start with Trips Corner Strike. Looks like we've got a 3-4 coverage, so we're actually going to be able to hit either Cooks or Evans, but likely going to be Evans that we're going to get deep. And we do, in fact, get Evans deep, so move that down the field pretty decently, and we're going to go right into bunch PA pin deep. It is potentially countered here. Yup, we're countered. 20% soft counter on play action. It's a pretty high percentage, so I'm probably going to stay away from play action. We're going to go with spread FL drag here. It's been a bit problematic lately. I feel like drops have been pretty bad on this play, but we're going to try it anyway. And we set up a third and very short here, 3rd and 1. I did put a little touch on the ball instead of bulleting it. We're going to go curl flats here, and we should be able to get Gronk or Evans. One of those should be open, and it looks like we're going to get Gronk here. So we are up to about the 34-yard line or so. Nice fresh set of downs. Going to stay away from our play action. So I'm going to go with trips tight end wide receiver corner here. It is potentially countered. But we hit Tyron. Look at this. We get a super win, but just get jammed up, so can't make anything happen after the play. And let's take a look. See if we've had a tight enough rotation, which we do, so we can go right back to trips corner strike. Don't really like it as much from the right hash. Looks like we're facing a counter this time. But we get Cooks off that counter break and do manage to pick up, I don't know, what is that, 4 or 5 yards? 19% on the long pass. So short pass is looking like it's probably going to be the way to go. So we're going to go with trips tight end quick slants here. Set those blocks. We got Gronk heading towards the outside. And there we go. We're in for our first touchdown. Move the ball pretty easily. We're going to go with bunch spacing here. It is potentially countered, not countered, so we're just going to loop around. And thankfully, with 115 speed, my Jared Goff is quick enough to score pretty consistently on bunch spacing, which feels good because since the update, bunch spacing had been really tough using Tom Brady. And even when I picked up for a brief time the Jameis Winston, the Heroes version, I think he had maybe like a 105 speed, and it just didn't feel fast enough. So having Jared Goff here with 115 speed definitely feels like he's got enough speed to make bunch spacing work pretty consistently. So we're going to go ahead and fair catch this one. 19% is not going to scare me off of trips corner strike. All right, so against this double wide coverage here, it's not my ideal coverage on this one. So we're just going to read it, see what we get. We get Evans. We get the deep ball. And we do manage to complete that for a big first down, taking it up to about the 44, 45-yard line. And we're going to stick with, you know what, let's go wide receiver corner. Again, 20% is not going to scare me off on plays like this that can break counters pretty consistently. So it sets up a 2nd and short, and we're going to go right into our short passes. We'll go with spread FL drag here and hit the tight end. Hopefully he can hang on to it, but hopefully with a little bit of touch. Throw it early and lob it, and he does manage to get hang on to the ball, get some decent yards. And we're going to go right into trips tight end quick slants here and try and do the same thing, basically. Set our block, hit it out to Gronk, And he manages to fall forward, sets up another first down. We're inside the 10, or actually, nope, looks like we're right outside the 10 since it's 1st and 10, not 1st and goal. So we're going to go bunch flanker drive here and see if we can get Tyron for the touchdown, which we do. Nice, easy touchdown today. So we're going to go into bunch spacing. Once again, it's potentially countered, and we got the speed. We break that counter. 35%, which means he's got the 50% on either run or play action. I would guess run, since the play action one, you know, nobody really calls play action for a 2-point conversion if they know how to play the game. So we're going to go ahead and hop into drive number 3, see if we can put up a 3-touchdown performance today. And quite frankly, guys, I feel like I've been doing you guys short with the slump that I've been in. Haven't really been taking the game as seriously as I used to. Granted, I've been busy and everything else, but you guys deserve better. So I'm actually, you know, even if I don't get to play as much as I would want, I'm going to make sure that I focus, stick to tight play calling, not mess around, and try and give you guys some good gameplay to watch. All right, so on this one, it's not showing the blitz, but we're going to be seeing the blitz here. So with the blitz coming in on this one, with the additional speed, I used to always go to the slot to Cooks, but I'm probably going to go to Carmichael on the curl here. And that's all right. Didn't get it, but that's okay. So it sets up a 2nd and 10. I'm going to go with spread FL drag here, and we're going to throw it early, right after the break with a lob. And it sets up a 3rd and short, 3rd and 1. So we're going to stick with the plays that we know are not countered and go with some curl flats here and look to hit Gronk. Or we try and I tried to hit Evans. Gronk was covered a little tighter. Let's take a look here at the plays. Wasn't countered. I am going to go with a bunch spacing here and hope this doesn't come back to bite me with a fumble or something silly like that. And we're just going to slide. Not making that mistake I made the other day. Just going to take it, get the slide, live to fight another day. And we're going to go in with a wide receiver corner here. Looking potentially countered. Yep. Couldn't get it off, unfortunately. That's all right, though. We're going to get some of it back here with quick slants. Set our block. Hit Gronk. And we get the first. Look at that, with a big, good job falling forward. Let's take a look where we are. We are in recycle territory, so we're going to go right back to Tripp's corner strike. Got a 4-3 zone coverage here. Cooks is open, so we're just going to take that dump off, throw out the stiff arm, and we get a first down off of that one. And we're, you know, even though it's not, you know what? No, I'm not going to do it. I'm going to start something new. We know it was open. I'll face a 20% on pin deep, just because it's pretty low risk. I hit the 20%. Of course I do. Of course I do. But, you know, lost 3 yards. We can gain that back, but it has home run potential, so that's why I wanted to call it. We're going to go spread FL drag here. Hit Gronk. And we are up for a 3rd and 4. Let's take a look at our rotation, see where we are. All right, we can go back to curl flats, but I actually like wide receiver corner here a little bit better. Actually, you know what? I think the short pass is going to be... I'm going to go with curl flats after all. Which we get it. And we are up to about the 24-yard line or so. And you know what? Now I'm going to jump into wide receiver corner. I'm going to ignore this because I don't care about some tiny, stupid little reward when we're talking about LVL. Going to hit Gronk here. Tried to spin out of it. Couldn't quite spin out, but that's all right. Sets up a 1st and 10. Let's see where we are in our rotation. Already used corner strike twice, so not going to go back to it for a 3rd time. Use spread FL drag twice. We have not used quick slants in over 4 plays, so we're going to go back and go with some quick slants here and see if we can pick this up real quick and get some good yards, maybe even score. And we were in for 3 touchdowns, so that feels good. At least 22 on the day. Let's see if we can make it a perfect 24. Nope. Pocket collapsed around me really quickly, actually. I probably do need to work on upgrading my offensive line, but I'll take a 22. Close enough, especially after the slump that I've been in. You know, a 22 feels pretty good. So I love you guys. Thanks so much for watching my channel. Thanks for the love and support. You guys are the best audience ever. I will see you tomorrow. CHF out.